it sometimes.
No late outings. You went home straight from work?
What late outings? Do you do late outings?
No extra.
What extra what? Well, in this business, anything could happen. When you leave work at around 9 or 10 p.m., that could be need for you to branch somewhere.
You should go home to the family.
And spend some minutes with friends, you know, and then you go.
Shouldn't that be for the weekends?
Doesn't matter, you know. Weekends are for broadcasters every day. Every day. Let's look at issues that are in the news, and we'll start with this one from the federal government. The federal government, through the Nigerian Education Loan Fund, on Thursday announced May 24, 2024 as the official date for the opening of the portal for student loan application. The announcement was made in a statement by the media lead for the NIPR fund, Nasir Ayatongo. Ayatongo, in the statement, said the opening of the application portal marked a significant milestone in the commitment of President Bola Tinubu to fostering accessible and inclusive education for all Nigerian students. Yeah, Muji, application for loan for Nigerian students. Quite a good one, coming from this government.
May 24.
Did you have the option? Did you have this opportunity when we were in school?
No, it was just in form of bursary then.
Bursary then, yeah.
Yes.
But it could also be called bursary in some way. Ogun State government is doing, okay, what's that? Educash.
Yeah,
so that's something like bursary, you know. But I
think I got her own.
Oh, she got her own. Okay, but this is bigger.
She benefited from it.
Oh, great. But this is bigger than, this appears bigger than bursary or something. Student loan, you know. Well,
bigger, better, and with prayers that it would go round.
And it will continue.
Yes, it will continue.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, that's from you.
Yeah.
Now from me, the speakers of the Houses of Assembly across 36 states in the country backed the ongoing constitution review exercise for the creation of state police. The speakers, under the aegis of the Conference of Speakers of State Legislatures of Nigeria, took the stand in a communique issued at the end of the meeting in Abuja. When transmitted to the state assemblies, the speakers pledged their readiness to support the bill for the state police creation.
Yeah,
the IGP said we are not ready for it.
I think that was corrected. I think that came from the representative of the IGP.
Okay.
But now that the speakers of the 36 states of federation are saying that they support creation of police, state police, I think we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere, and it's also looking like it's going to happen in the long run.
And the fact that it will create more employment for the people.
More employment,
yes.
And it's also going to take security to the nooks and crannies of different states of the federation. You know, because when you, for instance, if you employ somebody who is from Ayetoro, you know, who lives in Ayetoro, you know, it's easy for such a person to police Ayetoro. Or from Ijebu.
Even from Bagora.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not from Bagora? Where are you from Ijebu?
We all know, you know, I'm from Ijebu.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm from Agoweye. So
Agoweye is not Ijebu.
Excuse me? It's part of Ijebu land. No, Agoweye is never part of the district twos.
You know, have a lot of district twos in Ijebu.
Everywhere.
Okay, back to the federal government. President Bola Tinubu has urged the House of Representatives to grant concurrent approval to the federal government for the refund of 24 billion naira to Nasarawa and Kebbi states for the takeover of the airports built by the duo. The president's request was contained in a letter addressed to the Speaker of the House, Abbas Tajuddin, and read on the floor of the Green Chamber by the Deputy Speaker, Benjamin Kalu. During Thursday's plenary, the President is seeking the House's approval to refund over 15 billion naira to the Kebbi State government and 9 billion naira to its Nasarawa counterpart. That's also a good one. Building of airports, refund from federal government. I hope we're going to get a refund, Ogun State.
We will definitely.
We have Gateway International Airport.
When completed and takes
it's
up,
almost completed. The government promised that it will soon be commissioned,
We will definitely get a refund.
Okay.
Now, from my end, the inaugural flight of 2024 intended programs has arrived in Medina in Saudi Arabia safely. The first flight from Nigeria conveyed prospective programs from Jega and Arawa local government areas of Kebbi State and officials of the State Programs Welfare Board. A cross-section of the intended programs expressed appreciation for the successful takeoff and landing of the inaugural flight.
Okay, pilgrimage to Saudi Arabia. I think it's meant for, what about you? I've never heard you talk about taking a trip to Jerusalem.
Jerusalem? After you. You're my boss.
After me. No, it's meant for people, very holy people like us. Maybe not for you.
Excuse me?
Holy people like us.
We both know the truth.
Okay, now to this next one. Tinubu has urged the Senate to review and approve a bill aimed at prohibiting athletes from using substances that enhance their performance. The president stated that the bill will establish a legal framework for the formation of the National Anti-Doping Organization. He further emphasized that the establishment of the agency is essential for Nigeria to meet the standards set forth in the World Anti-Doping Code. But quite a good one for me. If this is done, doping, I think we'll begin to see the end of doping. But in recent years, I don't think we've ever heard of stories of Nigerian athletes, taking substances to boost their performance.
The last I heard was that, was it Brume, the female? No.
Yeah, it's a Brume.
It's a Brume.
It's a Brume. It's a Brume. Yeah, okay, that was even recent. But I think it's quite good that federal government is taking interest in this, and we just hope it sees the light of the day.
Hopefully. The Vice President, Senator Kashim, a Ghanaian, has instituted a legal case against the United Kingdom Home Office after he was denied permanent residency despite living in the country for 42 years. The Ghanaian, identified as Nelson Shade, is a retired 74-year-old man who arrived in the UK in 1977. But after living in the UK for almost 50 years, Shade was informed to wait another 10 years before the Home Office could grant him permanent residency. That's quite saddening. After spending
42 years.
Yes, almost.
I think the issue
you will have to wait another 10 years.
Another 10 years. The issue is the issue that this probes is, why would a Ghanaian go to UK to live for 42 years and in the long run expects permanent residency? Why not his country? Why not his country, his home country, Ghana? These are the challenges that Africans face abroad. If Africa was good, if we make our environment very conducive for our people, there won't be any reason for anybody to want to go to UK, US, Germany, China, and seek permanent residency. If your homeland,
it's conducive
for you.
If the economy is friendly, yes,
social amenities are available, welfare.
And I believe that's about all they are enjoying over there.
That's just it.
Basic amenities.
Basic amenities.
Yes.
The roads are good, electricity stable.
That's about
water flowing from the taps.
Yes.
Transportation system top notch. You have options. You could travel by road, by rail, by air, and all that. As long as those things are absent, are missing on the African continent, we'll continually get Africans move abroad, and they're going through this kind of ordeal. Okay, this one from me, I don't know if you have any other one. I think this is the last one from me. The academic asks you, has threatened to down tools if the federal government fails to pay public university lecturers their withheld salaries. The president of ASU, Emmanuel Oshudeke, disclosed this in an interview on Thursday. He said it is unfair for the federal government to pay lecturers 4 months of their 2022 withheld salaries and hold on to salaries of 3.5 months. ASU, preparing for another showdown.
Well, I think they should just take it easy. The government that paid the arrears, part of the arrears, they should be hopeful that something positive will come out, will be done. So they should, the economy is not friendly, yes, we all know that, but then there is need for them to be patient with this current administration. It is even yet to celebrate 1 year, so let us all be patient. The last one from my end, the Vice President, Senator Kashim Shettima, said that the latest rating of Nigeria by Fitch was an indication that President Bola Tinubu's administration was a reflection of increasing confidence in the nation's economy. The Vice President also said that the Tinubu-led federal government has performed well in its fiscal responsibilities and management as the administration maintains transparency in financial dealings. He cited the recent ranking by global credit rating agency Fitch, which upgraded Nigeria's credit outlook to positive, describing it as a reflection of increasing confidence in the nation's economy.
Okay, well, that's about it from in the news. We still have more information for you on the program. When it comes to looking at the papers, that will be very shortly. But in the meantime, we'll take another breather now, and we will take you to listen to Yemi Adeyemi on Pet Talk. This morning, he will tell us what to do in order to achieve a healthy living. Stay with us. It's Morning Flakes on New Dawn on OGTV.
My name is Abeokuta. I'm talking today, I think we need to talk about how to be healthy. And I will need to discuss the difference between being healthy and being sick. A lot of times when you go to the hospital, it's not because you are actually healthy, but because you actually have to manage your sickness. And being sick is not being healthy. Being healthy is to be politically healthy, as in be healthy mentally, physically, and body-wise. Now, how can you actually be healthy? How can I be healthy? I think what I've learned over time, to be healthy is to do what you need to do right. Is to understand your body system, both physically, mentally, and spiritually. Now, let's start from how do you use your physical body? And what is your body made of? Your body is made up of individual cells that make up your tissue. Your tissue make up your organ make up the system. And this is why you need to know what you need to do to your individual cells. Now let's look at how physically we can make our body be strong and healthy. Now, our body is made up of protein. When you look inside the cells, we have nucleus. In nucleus we have genes. In genes we have all protein. And our body is built of protein. And looking around, I can see a lot of time our diet is not actually right enough to build our body. Because a lot of time we rarely take it right to protein. A lot of time people tell me I need to eat egg, eat meat, all this stuff. Meat, egg, animal protein is not actually protein your body requires. If you're actually looking for the right protein for your body system, I think you need to go to the area of looking at A1 protein, like hemp seed milk, like tiger nut milk, like shea seed milk, By the time you have this into your diet, I think your body will have enough protein or enough nutrient to give you good protein. Now, after this, I think we have to look at how other food affect our body. A lot of time, we eat too much carbohydrate that we don't actually need it. That is why a lot of time we have a lot of fatty cells that lead to fatty problems like a fatty liver, like having obesity, too much weight gain. A lot of them sometimes lead to inflammation. Because when you have too much fat in the cell mutation can actually come up that can actually affect your cell. They actually give your cell have a such problem, it can lead to inflammation. And inflammation can lead to any problem like cancer, like a BP problem, all those stuff. Then a lot of time we need to know how we eat our food so that physically we can be healthy. Later, after that, let's talk about the mind, how your mind affects your body system. To be healthy, you need to understand that everything you are doing, both psychologically, your thinking, your feelings, affects your whole body system. When you look at our body system, there's a system we call endocrine. This endocrine system is a system that manages your organ, the glands in your system. Because every of your thinking affects your body secretion. Like when you are happy, you have oxytocin. Oxytocin is actually good to your body system. Sometimes when you are happy, you have endorphin. Endorphin kills the brains. Now, imagine you have a lot of microbials like bacteria, like a virus, like a fungi in your body system. They are part of our body system. And then the immunity, the children, the police that need to guide your body are not in duties. All you are doing, they are putting your body. They will attack you and they will depart you. That is why a lot of time, how you think, how you feel. Sometimes, when you are under stress conditions like stress, like anxieties, like depression, you get some neurochemicals to call adrenaline, like cortisol. All these things affect your body system. You can't be healthy if you are not feeling good all the time. You can't be healthy when you are feeling bad. You can't be healthy when you complain too much. All complain, all resentment, all fighting, all this, that, you are doing that. It affects our body secretion. It affects our neural secretion. All these things affect our health. That is why a lot of time it's not what you are eating that causes deep cancer. It is how you are feeling that causes cancer. Now let's go to the last one called spirituality. Spirituality affects your body. I've seen a lot of people that when they are down, when they pray very well, your prayer won't do wonder in your body system. Gratitude do wonder to your body system. And being in love, all these things are spiritual things you need to do sometimes. You need to find love, you need to find peace of mind, you have to feel your happiness. All these happiness have different neurochemicals that they secret into your bloodstream that affect your whole body system and that affects your wellness. My dear brother and sister, I think at this junction, to be healthy is not just going to the hospital when you have malaria, you have BP, all this stuff. No, to be healthy is to understand how your body functions, how you take care of your body physically and mentally and spiritually. Thank you very much.
All right, that was Pep Talk with Yemi Adeyemi this morning. Our focus was healthy living.
Yeah, today's World Hypertension Day.
Hypertension Day. Yes, it's a day that provides education about hypertension. A lot of people don't understand the rudiments of hypertension. They don't. I think I listened to a doctor recently, and it was quite an engaging one. She made me understand, some of the rudiments of hypertension. Many of us have it, and we just take it for granted. We go about, and we feel dizzy, we feel a bit down. All we go for is paracetamol, and our body is okay, and we feel it's over.
That has been abused.
It's been abused.
Yes.
And according to reports, the commonest condition in Africa is hypertension. The commonest condition in Africa is hypertension, and we all know the reason why.
Why?
We think we rat race. We struggle every day. Africa is like a concrete jungle.
Okay, let's move to the next segment, the papers. And don't forget that you can share your views, your thoughts with us by calling the number that will be displayed on the screen. Starting with the Punch newspaper, Tinubu OK's payment of 3.3 trillion naira power sector debt, Genco's gas producers to get 1.3 trillion naira, $1.3 billion via cash, promissory notes, royalties. And just above the masthead of the paper, federal government labor to negotiate 48,000 naira proposal on Tuesday. Federal government opens student loan portal May 24. Reps probe Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway. My opponents are defeated, says Fubara, that's coming from Rivers State. 20 trillion naira pension fund safe, an assurance from the federal government. INEC warns against incumbency power abuse in Edo, Ondo. My husband diverted hospital funds, that's coming from a stranded nursing mom. 36 assembly speakers back state police. ECOWAS, Senegalese president vows talks with Niger, Mali. You see the picture of the president of Federal Republic of Senegal, Bassirou Diomaye Diakhar Faye, with President Bola Tinubu during Faye's official visit to Nigeria at the presidential villa in Abuja on Thursday. Apologize for offensive Nazi posts. Arab Nigerians attack UK journalist. All these are on the front page of the Punch newspaper this lovely Friday.
All right, we'll look at Tribune now, and Tribune has on its front page, NLC, TUC kick against FG's plan to use pension fund for infrastructure. That's on the front page, not back page of the paper for now. We apologize for that. We're not starting from the back page, it's from the front page. Yeah, thank you. NLC, TUC kick against FG's plan to use pension fund for infrastructure. This is quite unbelievable. The story also has some riders. Alleges FG already has accessed 70% of fund. FG has no plans to illegally access pension fund. That's from Finance Minister. Okay, above the masthead of the paper, Fubara warns FG bosses. More crisis in Rivers politics. Reps pass bill to increase appeal court justices to 150, 6 justices for each division. FG states local governments share 1.208 trillion naira April revenue. Senators divided over electricity tariff hike report. And then we have some minor headlines here. Sacked Oyo PMS chairman auxiliary paraded to appear in court for alleged murder. Insecurity. DHQ declares Nigerian terrorist Alilu Buzu wanted. Senate passes Northwest Development Commission bill. Students sustain injuries, hospitalized as OAU amphitheater ceiling falls. And then to the back page of the paper for some sports stories. Iwobi hopes to break personal record. That's here on the back page of Tribune. No plans to retire now, says Ronaldo. And then lastly, Ndidi Savos Leicester's return to EPL. Back page of Tribune has all this.
The last newspaper for today is the Nation newspaper. Your hard-earned pension safe. Federal government assures Nigerians there is enough safeguard protection for savings. 36 speakers back state police plan, give assemblies autonomy. NET pledges better support for small businesses. No hiding place for fraudsters, EFCC vows. APC accuses Mufrang, Speaker of Kwasan Plateau lawmakers. Federal states 774 councils share 1.2 trillion naira. Emirates Airlines back October 1. Man told he is not British after 42 years in UK. African First Ladies to intensify anti-cancer battle. Payment of $1.3 billion, 1.3 trillion naira per sector debts will attract investors, says AFDB. President Oke's action, gas suppliers to be paid 130 billion naira. Student loan portal opens May 24. And kidnap suspect Evans opt for plea bargaining.
All right, well, we are expecting your calls. If you're able to get any, in the next 5 minutes, we should be able to still pick them and get your views and opinions on any of the headlines here. But there's one that interests me, Muji, and that's something that I think the Nation has its own version. Tribune also has it, and this is the story of the NLC TUC kicking against federal government's plan to use pension fund for infrastructure. I mean, this is people's savings. People's savings. I think running to 19 trillion naira. But the sad thing is that there's an allegation that federal government has already accessed 17% of the money. You know, this money is supposed to be intact wherever it is, so that when people retire, they have something to fall back on. You know, except the federal government. You know, yeah, the Minister for Finance has actually said that the federal government has no plans to illegally access pension funds. So it could be accessed legally. It doesn't mean they are not interested in accessing it.
Unfortunately, the workers do not have access to the funds we're talking about. I believe it's...
Why they're in service?
Yes, even while they're in service, they should be able to have access to it, like probably a certain percentage, do it, spend it on whatever you want to spend it on. And even after retirement, you will not be given the whole of it. You know?
I agree with you.
It shouldn't be.
I agree with you. If you're not going to be given the whole of it in retirement, why not while you're alive, while you are still in service? And the sad thing is that some people don't even get to see it because they die, you know, in the long run, whether in service or even after service. Before they are able to access the money, the person, and so the money goes to the family or to someone else. We've seen cases like that.
But why the pension fund? Why not the loans?
Exactly, you know? That's what I'm saying. Why the pension fund for infrastructure? Why the pension fund? I agree with you totally. You know, but again, I'm sure this is an issue. We have David from Ilorin calling us. Good morning, Mr. David. Hello, good morning. Hello? Hello?
He's actually saying something, okay. But his audio is low.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. David.
I doubt if he's still there.
Okay, it's not there. Okay, I don't know if we are still going to have more calls. The calls are not coming in, and just have to. But I think the point has been made by NLC TUC, and I'm sure President Tinubu, I hope he listens to this call and it takes action on this, because this is quite.
And at the end of the day, when we talk about the minimum